Hey there, history buffs! Today I'm diving into some common misconceptions about British ancestry. You might think you know your history, but what if I told you much of what you've heard is a myth? First up, the myth of Celtic ancestry. It's a popular belief that the British Isles are predominantly descended from Central European Celts who arrived during the Iron Age. But hang on, evidence suggests these so-called Celts actually showed up much earlier. We're talking agriculturalists from the Mediterranean around 7,000 years ago. The romanticised idea of a dominant Celtic empire spreading from Central Europe? Yeah, that's a bit of a historical exaggeration. Cultural fashions like the Hallstatt and Latena styles were adopted across Europe, but they don't point to a massive Celtic invasion. Next, let's bust the Anglo-Saxon myth. The traditional story paints Anglo-Saxons as invaders who wiped out the native population of England in the 5th and 6th centuries. However, genetic evidence tells a different tale. Anglo-Saxon DNA makes up only about 5% of the modern English gene pool, rising to 15% in early settlement areas. This suggests influence, not total domination. Plus, the absence of Saxon mitochondrial DNA markers in English females weakens the idea of complete replacement. It looks like the Anglo-Saxons were more of a minority elite who left a cultural and linguistic mark rather than a genetic one. Finally, pre-Roman Britain, a melting pot. Before the Romans, Britain's inhabitants were a diverse mix of people from many parts of Europe. Southern England had Belgic tribes, likely of Germanic origin, even before Caesar's time. This indicates a long history of migration and cultural exchange. Some linguistic analysis even suggests a Germanic-type language might have existed in England before the Roman invasion. The genetic evidence supports significant Scandinavian influence in northern and eastern Britain during the Neolithic period. So, what's the takeaway? British ancestry isn't a series of clear-cut invasions and replacements. It's a rich tapestry woven from multiple waves of migration and cultural assimilation. The true ancestors of the British were a diverse group, leaving a lasting legacy on the modern population's genetic makeup. Thanks for tuning in to unravel these myths with me. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.